Alright guys, we have showed up at our last tree job for the year. Got these two to drop. That one there to drop. This one right here to drop. And then this one closest to me to drop. So 5 trees. I'm working solo today. A homeowner offered to maybe pull a rope for me if I need, but it'll be a lot of work. So guys, at this point I'm probably about almost 3 months behind in my videos. This is the end of 2023. This was my last tree job of 2023. I'd actually done a tree job earlier that year for the neighbor. I actually worked with the neighbor, and I came over to this guy's lot and did 2 trees at that same time as well. We've got a video on that. It's one of our first big jobs, real big jobs I'd say, because we cut I think 10 trees that day, 8 for the neighbor that I work with and 2 for this guy. And then he had mentioned he wanted us to maybe come back for some more trees later in the year. And he finally reached out, and I was able to fit him in right here at the end of the year. He's got 5 ash trees he wanted taken down. And it's basically just a leave lay job, although I kind of needed some firewood, so I basically kicked the price up a couple $100 and said, hey, I'll come back with my excavator and dump truck and take everything I can in a dump truck load. And actually at the end, he really wanted me to get some of the bigger stuff. So I basically limbed these tops out. This tree I'm working right now, it's actually hanging over a phone line or cable line or something. Oh, it's not a power line, but there is a line underneath me that I've got to be careful not to drop anything down on. And let's see here. I did try to set the truck up where I could get more trees. I probably could have worked all the trees from that one spot. I ended up realizing that I was going to kind of block myself in. My plan starting out is to basically top all the trees and then get the truck out of there and then come back and lay down the stobs once I bring back the dump truck and the excavator, because if I didn't want to lay down the stobs and then have him blocked in, and I didn't want to lay down the stobs and get myself blocked in either. So I'll let this time lapse on through here a little bit, and hope you guys enjoy the video. have repositioned the truck a little further down in the drive, just the way the tops were leaning, it would have been real slow and hard to have to limb them out piece by piece and get them not to hit the truck. They were actually leaning to where the truck was. So this one I'm working on, it's leaning truck rear, truck driver. It's hard to see in the video, but it's actually leaning pretty hard to the driver's side. I want it to go to the passenger side. So I'm going to notch this thing, and then I'm going to back cut it. And I'm going to leave some holding wood there. And we try to do this some, and sometimes it works better than others. I haven't really figured out exactly how much holding wood I need to hold to keep it in place and still allow me to go up high enough and be able to break it off. Because occasionally I usually lean to leaving too much wood and it won't break over. So what you'll see is once I'm done with this cut, I'm going to buck it up and I'm going to push it and make it go passenger side.
Alright guys, I apologize. I did not get to get that whole job on video. I was low on memory in the camera, so I was time-lapsing from the get-go, and I thought I had enough to get through it, but by the time I got there to stop them out, I think the camera only had about 9 minutes left. I'm not even sure what it captured yet. This is the next day. We did get everything cleaned up, got home. It was a bit of an aggravating job in that I was the only one available, so I had to drive the bucket over. It would have been nice if I could have had the dump truck there, so that as I was trimming and cutting the tops out, I could have dropped the tops right into the bucket or dump truck, and it would have made the customers clean up a lot easier. But in the end, I think he actually liked how I did it, and he wanted the tops and the smaller stuff for firewood, because that's firewood he doesn't have to split. And I took all the big trunks and everything that were left standing, and this is basically 5 ash trees almost. I didn't get every single piece, but I got 90% of them all stacked in one dump truck load. So I will put up some pictures, show you what the job looked like after I was done, and I'll narrate over some of the time lapse probably. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe, and be more to come.